Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ hath made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Galatians chapter 5, verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27, verse 1. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Psalm 55, verse 22. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. James chapter 1, verse 5. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Revelation chapter 21, verse 4. Blessed be God, even the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies, and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble, by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of God. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3 to 4. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 13. My voice shalt thou hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up. Psalm 5, verse 3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. And let the beauty of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish thou the work of our hands upon us. Yea, the work of our hands establish thou it. Psalm 90, verse 17. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. Lamentations chapter 3, verses 22 to 23. Preserve my soul, for I am holy. O thou my God, save thy servant that trusteth in thee. Psalm 86, verse 2. He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. Psalm 147, verse 3. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it, and is safe. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Psalm 34, verse 18. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118, verse 24. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Jehovah is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation. Isaiah chapter 12, verse 2. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. John chapter 14, verse 13. And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. O satisfy us early with thy mercy, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days. Psalm 90, verse 14. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Psalm 23, verses 1 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 6. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Psalm 91, verse 11. But I will sing of thy power, yea, I will sing aloud of thy mercy in the morning. For thou hast been my defense and refuge in the day of my trouble. Psalm 59, verse 16. My flesh and my heart faileth, but God is the strength of my heart, and my portion forever. Psalm 73, verse 26. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. The Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 7. Lead me in thy truth, and teach me, for thou art the God of my salvation. On thee do I wait all the day. Psalm 25, verse 5. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 to 30. With my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 9. I said, Lord, be merciful unto me, heal my soul, for I have sinned against thee. Psalm 41, verse 4. For great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. Psalm 86, verse 13. Wherefore we, receiving a kingdom which cannot be moved, let us have grace, whereby we may serve God acceptably, with reverence and godly fear. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 28. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. Yet the Lord will command his loving kindness in the daytime, and in the night his song shall be with me, and my prayer unto the God of my life. Psalm 42, verse 8. Teach me thy way, O Lord. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. I will praise thee, O Lord my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore. Psalm 86, verses 11 to 12. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John chapter 14, verse 27.